Good morning, students. In this video, let us find the Nyquist rate for the sinc function, especially sinc and higher order sinc functions. That means sinc square, sinc to the power of 5. Different powers will be giving in the GATE examination. Almost repeatedly asked question this was. And let us find the Nyquist rate for sinc function. What is sinc function? Sinc function, we know that sinc of t is sin pi t by pi t. And sinc function Fourier transform, we must recall here sinc of t. Let us take some constant multiplied by t because that was asking in the GATE examinations. Sinc t tau Fourier transform, simply 1 by tau rectangular function f by tau. That is the Fourier transform of sinc function. Here tau is nothing but width of this rectangular function in the frequency domain. Of course, this is coming from the Fourier transform pair. A rectangular function Fourier transform is tau sinc f tau. From this, by applying the duality property, we are getting that one. Anyhow, for this problem point of view, we need to remember this one enough. This discussion we have done in another video. Let us recall this one enough. Sinc t tau Fourier transform is a rectangular function. Why we need this frequency domain representation means Nyquist rate is nothing but 2fm. Here fm is the highest frequency of the given signal. Whatever the signal given, in that what is the highest frequency? Double that of frequency is nothing but the Nyquist rate of that signal. Example I am considering now the sinc function. First let us consider the sinc 100t. Let us find the Nyquist rate. We are going to find the Nyquist rate of the following signals. Sinc 100t. What is the Nyquist rate? For that, simply the highest frequency in this signal, I am taking the Fourier transform first. This Fourier transform is nothing but tau. Here tau is the 100 value. So the rectangular function from this formula, rectangle of f by tau in the frequency domain. Here tau is 100. That means this is 50, this is 50. And of course tau is the amplitude. It doesn't matter here to calculate the Nyquist rate. So that frequency domain gives the highest frequency value of the given signal is 50 Hz. That means Nyquist rate is equal to 2 times Fm, that is 2 into 50, 100 Hz. If you observe, tau is 100 and the Nyquist rate is also 100. So Nyquist rate is equal to tau for the sinc function. This is what we should observe and conclude here for the sinc function direct form. If the sinc is squared, then what is the Nyquist rate? I am taking the same signal with the square. Then what is the Nyquist rate? Let us see. For this, just I am erasing this one. Your first one Nyquist rate already we have calculated, that is tau or 100 Hz over. Now second condition, sinc square 100t. Here the Fourier transform, sinc square Fourier transform means sinc of 100t multiplied by sinc of 100t. That means multiplication in time domain, convolution in the frequency domain according to the properties of the Fourier transform. That means here rectangle signal convolution with other rectangle signal. And tau is in this case 100. Here 100 means minus 52 plus 50. Here also minus 50 to plus 50. And result of this convolution, generally rectangle convolution with rectangle gives one triangle. Whatever the shape, it is not a big matter here. Here the highest frequency is sum of the individual highest frequencies in the convolution result. So that 50 plus 50 is 100. This is nothing but the highest frequency in the result of convolution of these two. That means sinc square function, if you consider, highest frequency is this one. Here tau 100, but sinc square is there. When your highest frequency is 100, then Nyquist rate 200, that is nothing but 2 tau. That means sinc t tau is Nyquist rate tau. Sinc square t tau, that Nyquist rate is 2 tau. In that way, you can conclude that, just I am writing here, sinc to the power of some n. For the timing I am doing for sinc cube also for you. Let us take x of t, sinc cube 100t. That means three signals are multiplied. So correspondingly in the frequency domain, three signals, rectangle signals, are convolved. So that here highest frequencies for 100t, this is all 100 widths. That means here 50, here 50, here 50. So that highest frequency of the result of convolution is sum of highest frequencies of individual signals, that is 150 Hz, and Nyquist rate will be 2 into 150, 300. That means Nyquist rate is 3 into tau. Now we'll get the conclusion. For a sinc function, sinc to the power of n into t tau. Here tau is constant. N is the order of sinc function. Then what is the Nyquist rate means? Simply n multiplied by tau. This is what we should conclude. Very important problem for us. Thank you.